Hello. Right. Hi, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, so I'm going to moment as meditation. Anything going here? Right, so I'm not sure. Why is that lower? Okay. I'm not sure what's moving. Finish. Oh well, we'll just wait and see what happens, see who's coming in. So anyway guys, okay. It's got a good connection, but it's just not that great at the moment. I have to readjust, I think, at some stage. Hopefully we're going to have a look at the Santa Muerte Oracle deck. Okay, let me grab my glasses so I can see. Okay, this arrived today, so it's 32 cards with the book of the Dead, and it's by Fabio the Stick of Death and the Magic of Life. Meet within this colourful and mystical oracle, Los Muertos. Dios de los Muertos. Okay, it's in a great box. Wow. The cards. Oh, they look interesting. It's like, it'll be interesting to have a look at. This is the book. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like the tarot book. Very beautifully done. There's a course. How many pages? 47 pages in English. And it's got, of course, the table of contents. Ooh. I am the sage, the old woman, the girl. I am the sun, the moon, the stars, and the wind. I am the earth, the water, the fields, green grass. Just looking at the Santa, unboxing it. And the first bit is Santa Muerte Oracle. I am the sage, the old woman, the girl. I am the sun, the moon, the stars, and the wind. I am the earth, the water, the fields, green grass. I am the melody of the ancestors. I am the children's heartbeat. I am the great spirit that never left. I am the mother and I am the daughter. Sister, teacher, and disciple. Wow, isn't that gorgeous? The oracle that is now in your possession is the beginning of an only one's point of the step. That said, it can be endured and be used independently. The imagery of Santa Muerte, Calvera Catrina, and Dios de los Muertos is reason for celebration of life itself. Something that transcends and tears down any boundary between matter and spirit, church and dogma. It's above politicians, prophets, science, or morals. Its actions are just unbiased and democratic. It can give a voice to those who have preceded us and those who will succeed us, without being changed to elusive human constructs. The Santa Muerte Oracle is made up of 32 cards, and much like the four worlds of the Kabbalah, Atzulit, Bria, Yetzirah, and Asira, it is divided into 4 parts made up of 8 cards each, and each part refers to one of the 4 different levels of reality. So part 1 is emanation, These first 8 cards represent archetype concepts, and it is to say those abstract, innate, and primitive concepts that form the basis and origin for any material or immaterial form around us. Card number 2 is creation. Cards from 9 to 16 illustrate the form that the human being commonly attributes to archetype concepts of the emanations to understand them and use them, like symbols and signs in mathematics, or like divinities and gods in religions and cults. In this case, we have some who are the roots of the cult of Santa Muerte. Section number 3 is formation. Cards number 17 to 24 represent man's inner kingdom, the part of us, of our minds, that consciously or unconsciously regulates all our actions and is made up of our thoughts, emotions, instincts, etc. And world number 4 is action. Finally, the last 8 cards represent the congealment of the previous 3 worlds, which is to say the material world, and the way in which human beings find their place and act within it, by way of their own choices, their own actions, and their own words. These 4 worlds are connected to one another by an omni, how we wish to use the oracle, and the way in which we wish to see it. The path that goes from the world of emanations and that of action, so from the first to the 32nd card, is the downhill path of comprehension and conscious creation. However, the path that leads from the world of actions to the world of emanations, so from the 32nd to the 1st card, is the path of magus, or of spiritual purification, a path that starts with the practical and direct cognition of the material world and rises towards higher and more abstract concepts. In the following pages, both the negative and the positive meanings of the 32 cards that make up this oracle are described. To these we add a short and practical word of advice that every card speaks to us by delving into the vast reserve that the memory and the conscience of our ancestors have created. Wow! So there's a list of the cards, right? So we've got all that, and then from there it's got how to use the oracle. The oracle can be used in 3 different ways: a simple reading, an inspirational cards, or as a Ouija board, a spirit board. In a simple reading, you must visualize the questions you wish to ask the oracle while mixing the deck, and then extract 3 cards. The first one will indicate what the current situation, will indicate how to conclude. For use as an inspirational card, you must understand the objective you wish to reach, or the energy you think you need, and search the deck for the card that best represents it. Once found, it can be used as a personal jewel to be carried around throughout the day, or kept inside at home for a pre-established amount of time. The card you choose can also be used as a guideline to steer the reading along with the other cards of the oracle via a simple reading, or interlacing it with the reading of a normal deck of tarot cards. Or, as a Ouija board, arrange the cards face up in 4 rows of 8 in ascending order from 1 to 32 over, and you will have to complete the Ouija board. Now, with your eyes closed, move your hand over the board, drawing a figure 8 in the air, while focusing on the question, and when you're ready, place your index finger on one of the cards, open your eyes, and after turning the card over, decipher or read its meaning in the book. Repeat this as many times as you find necessary, or until you reach a point where the card has already been overturned. In this case, it means that you already have enough answers to reflect on, and nothing else will be communicated to you by the oracle. Wow! Isn't that awesome? Isn't that great? So let's have a look at the cards. I got the bag as well to go with it. Great box. It's cool. So here we have the cards. So let us look at the images. I know it's a bit lagging. I hope it's a-okay. Card number 1. Very dark. It's got a skull on it. Wonder if you can see. Put that up there. can hear my mum in the background. Move that up a bit. Oh, a bit fuzzy. Yeah. Cool. That's a skull. Number 2. Wow, look at the colours in those. Number 3. 4. 5. 6. That's the 7. That's the one that's on the box or on the bag. They're amazing. Oh, and I know it's lagging, so I'm a little bit. So you can sort of see the colours and the. But amazing, it's amazing depth and time as I get to explore the cards. I just wanted to really quickly show the cards really. Oh, what's happened here? Here we go. So I hope you can see the cards all right. Well, there we go. I got 21. Wow, they're amazing artwork. Very different from the tarot. Okay, we're up to 26. This is an oracle deck, Tatiana. This is Santa Muerte Oracle. So this will be a deck I'll use the book all the time with, I think, because I don't want to write on it or anything like that, or put stickers on, or too gorgeous. So this will be a be about looking at the image and the art and the way that each section is. If you look at the, so you've got this section here. In this section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, you can see the different sections of the decks, the 4 worlds. Well, that's quite obvious. Well, that's quite good. So that's going to be quite good. So yeah. Wow, aren't they awesome? Let's do a, would you like me to pull it? That just flew out, number 16. I'll do that first. This one just flew out. Number 16. Let's have a look. Okay, Quetzalcoatl. We have reached the final card of the world of creations with what may be the most important Aztec god. Quetzalcoatl, or the feathered serpent, was worshipped as the god of knowledge. He is associated or connected to the intellect, education, advice of the dead. Do not fear and do not give up. Through perseverance and assistance, you will reach the goal that you desire, and most of all, you deserve. Wow, that's really cool. That's a really cool message. So Tatiana, would you like a message? Let me shuffle. Okay, so we're just going to see if there's a message comes out for you. Wait until just flew out. And let's have a look. Number 13, so let's have a look. Okay, that's Quetzalcoatl, god of the sun and war, simultaneously benevolent but strict. In fact, just as a can burn and kill, he can be considered as some generous but lethal if, like the little hummingbird that flies too near to it, we do not keep the right distance from it, or if we exceed in arrogance and presumptuous. The advice of the dead: proceed calmly along the path you've chosen, but without presumption towards the first goals you see in the light. Otherwise, the shadows you meet on your path will seem like darkened wells. Right. Let's see what message we've got for you today. Because those other two cards we've just... they are flying. Hey, Tatiana, your card is number 18. Tatiana, your card is number 18. Cards. Sentiments, fluid and changeable like water. They are the aspects that characterizes this card, both positively and negatively. Our emotions are the main source of our moods, of our joys and pains. They are part of us that place us in a receptive and communicative position in regards to the external world, ready to embrace it with open arms in negative terms. However, they can lead us to close and isolate ourselves from everything around us, transforming the initial multicolored source into tears. The advice of the dead: remember to put your heart into what you're doing, otherwise the results will be exclusively stagnate in a swamp. Remember to put your heart into what you're doing, otherwise the results will be exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in a swamp. Yep, number 18, Tatiana. Remember to put your heart into what you're doing, otherwise the results will be exclusively tied to satisfaction of your ego. So this is really about surrendering your heart into whatever you're up to. That's cool. I just got to keep an eye on the time because I want to go into Tio's channel in half an hour. I want to have some lunch. Okay, so that's awesome, Tatiana. So this is remembering to put your heart into what you're doing. So let's have a look at the imagery and what else do we see if we have a look at the image. Okay, I see a skull that's in red. So that's to me reminding you to be grounded. The blue cup, or the bottom half of the blue, what's inside to come out. and it's going into a blue cup of self-expression. There's a sense of trusting your instincts is really important. A lot of healing to take place, connecting to your third eye. So there could be a lot of self-expression going on, being divinely aware of what's happening, trusting in your gut instinct. Remember to stay grounded as there's a lot of healing taking place, is what I'm getting. And it's like a sense of surrender, the way he's got his hand, look at the way he's got his hands here, and the way he's sort of surrendering to the situation. Okay, let me reread it again. Sorry, because of my brain's gone befuddled. 18. So it's like, just open your heart. I feel it's like opening, I'm just sort of explaining, it's like opening, I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Excuse me. You know, don't let your ego get the better of you. Just surrender to it. Just be in the moment is really important. I feel like you're being quite, there's a sense of being stagnant in the situation. It's like allowing yourself to be stuck in the moment. So to bring yourself into it, into moving forward, you really have to open yourself up. It's really about allowing yourself to just sit with your heart chakra. Just sit and surrender to the moment. It's so important. I just get a sense of you surrendering. And that's about the way the hands are situated in this image. The sense of surrendering, you know, they're to your side, they're open. It's like you've opened up your chest to what's going on. So yeah, does that make sense, Tatiana? It's about opening up your heart. I feel like there's a sense of just opening yourself up. And like the legs are to the side, they're open, everything's open. You know, you're opening up all of you to what's possible. You know, you haven't crossed, you know, don't cross yourself off. Don't cross your arms. Don't cross your legs. Open yourself. Just really surrender. Put yourself into that position where you're just totally open. I wonder if I can bring it close to you and you can have a look. Let me just see if I can bring this close to you. It's going to take a minute to make sure it's in the right position. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's why these cards come up. I'll show you when it finally, not quite sure where it. Let me just see if I can bring it so that it's down. Oh, there we go. So hopefully that sort of shows you. So there you are. Can you see his hands to the side? And the way his legs are open, you know, everything's open. Look. So hard to keep it steady, I'm sorry. So I hope that makes a difference. You can see that positioning, that he's got his hands to the side and his feet. You know? Yeah, so seeing that position is quite important. So there you go. Right, now that I've shown the teeth, let's have a look at the back. It's where it says to put the numbers in order, doesn't it? I'll take a photo and add it to a, I'll do that, because I'll have to make some room on my table. It's too small for that little bag. Cool, I'm pleased you see it perfectly. So this is the tarot. I think you've all seen. That you've seen. So let's have a look at them. So let's see what tarot card. If we're going to do this oracle, let's have a look at the tarot. Okay, you got Four of Pentacles. Okay, so what are you holding on to? Four of Pentacles. What are you holding on to? You know, what do you need to release and let go? Or what do you need to put aside for another time? But I get a sense of, like, what are you holding on to that's not good for you? Oh, you're welcome, Tatiana, you're welcome. So you got the Four of Pentacles. So let's bring that up. That was like, what are you holding on to? Let's see if I can get this right. Yeah, no, I need to. Whoa. The audio current back. Oh my god, I've got to sort that out too. There you go. That's the Four of Pentacles to show you. So there we are. Look. I went too high. As I do. Oh, okay. Anyway, so there you go. You got 18 and 4 of Pentacles. About opening yourself up and being aware of what you're actually holding on to at this time. Right, Tatiana, I'm going to say cheerio, just you and I today, but that's okay. I've shown the video that I needed to want to do the unboxing, so those that will want to see it will come back to it, of course. So I'm looking forward to hoping. My cousin's given me some money, so I'm hoping to get a camera in the next couple of weeks, get a new camera and new microphone, so we shouldn't have this problem with the sound and everything, you know, hopefully. And I'll sort out the bike traits with the video, make sure I can improve the quality, because at the moment, even though the condition says it's excellent, seems to be sort of fluctuating quite a lot, so I need to try and get it so it's at a better rate. So we'll see what happens. So it should be interesting. So there you are, the Santa Muerte Oracle with the Santa Muerte. Interesting readings coming up. I feel I'm going to be working quite a lot with this deck. I don't know why it fascinates me. I love that connection. So there. Oh, you're welcome, Tatiana. So I hope that's all good. I know I'm a little bit behind. It's lagging. Even though it does say an excellent connection. Yeah. I think I'm going to really enjoy working with it is fascinating. Right, I'm going to it isn't lagging too much? Oh, okay. Awesome. I wasn't sure, because it should be 2359 by 1900. I've been lagging a little bit. Yeah, take care. I'll share more. So I'm going to share more later with this deck. As I work with this Oracle deck, I'll do some reviews or do some sharing with some